Good evening, everyone. Welcome in to the live stream where I will have NFL my predictions for NFL week number 2. So it's gonna be pretty fun. So let's get to it. Good evening, everyone. Welcome into the live stream as I will. As I have predictions for NFL week number 2. All right, so we're going to get straight into it. Starting with Thursday night football. We got a good one in Miami, Florida, Hard Rock Stadium. Prime time, Thursday night football. Bills are in Miami to take on the Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill went absolutely bonkers in week 1 after that crazy after the crazy arrival with Tyreek, as he got detained by police. He did the hands in the back celebration, got arrested. Tua threw for 338 yards, and Josh Allen threw, I think, slight over 230, I think. So this Josh Allen, he does have an issue with his hands, so that's going to be probably his running ability. So I did take note of that. I was to note of Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and two and a half others, but that's not the big news for the Dolphins. The big news for the Dolphins is that we thought their top running back Raheem Mostert, who's out with that shoulder injury. I don't have an update on Devon Achane, but he's questionable. So, but nonetheless, I do have the Miami Dolphins winning on Thursday Night Football. Let's get to the Sunday games, and people question about this pick because number one, I have the Dolphins and not the Dolphins, but the Saints and the Cowboys and the Big D. Now, people speculate me because I went with the Saints because the Saints they got the offense. They got a lot of young guys on the offense. Number one, they got a veteran defense. Number two, Cowboys they got veterans all over the place. You got DeMarcus Lawrence, got Michael Parsons on the ends. You got Eric Kendricks in the middle. You got Diggs in the back on the back end. Deron Bland on the other end. So I don't pick Cowboys. Two teams I never pick are the 49ers. Well, no. Yeah, the 49ers and Cowboys. I'll never pick them. 49ers and Cowboys, I'll never pick them. So I'm going to Saints to beat Cowboys. Our next game takes us to Ford Field, a loud rocking Ford Field. It's going to be on Sunday afternoon. We got the Detroit Lions at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Give me the Lions. I don't care about Baker Mayfield, but their offense is pretty good though, so you can't underestimate what Baker Mayfield can get. But I got Lions winning that game. Next trip, we're going to take a shot to Green Bay. Will be without Jordan Love for the first 3 to 4, the next 3 to 6 weeks, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. But you got the quarterback Anthony Richardson, two athletic quarterbacks. Number one, Anthony Richardson and Malik Willis. But I think Malik Willis is going to do good. If not, then it means Anthony Richardson not playing there. But nonetheless, give me the Packers to beat the Colts with defense. Jets at the Titans. Give me the Jets. Titans showed me last week that they can't hold a lead. 49ers at the Vikings. The last year this game was crazy on Monday Night Football. That's why I have the Vikings. New quarterback on the team, Sam Darnold. Still same receivers, KJ Osborne, Jordan Addison, and Justin Jefferson. Different running back, Todd Chandler. I'm the Vikings to win the game. I think the defense will be good. Yeah. Then we're going to take a trip down to New England. We got the Seahawks versus the Patriots. Now, the Seahawks had questions coming to last week. Because Devon Witherspoon, he played a tremendous game. He had 2 interceptions. And it was a great game for him. No, Jordan Love had 1. Witherspoon had 1. Geno played well. DK played well. The running game was questioning because Kenneth Walker, man, he's built like a damn, what was it? Like a motorbike. Good Lord, have mercy, Kenneth Walker. But I feel like that I got to see win the game, but it's going to be a close one in New England, especially with 100% at the hand of the quarterback. Our next trip, we're going to take a trip down to Washington, where we got the Giants in town. We got the Commanders. Commanders all the way, number one. The Giants, the number one. Here's what it did. The Giants didn't prove me nothing. They don't put for a lot of effort. Now the defense puts effort in, but if Daniel Jones don't get benched, that season's over with. I don't care what you say. This Giants season's over with if Daniel Jones don't get benched, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Real talk. Commanders win the game. Chargers at the Panthers. Here's a question. Because Chargers at the Panthers, Justin Herbert and Matt McConkey played well last week, and so did their running game. Their defense played tremendous. The offensive line, Joe Alt, held up Matt Crosby well in his first game. That's going against one of the best defensive ends, defensive linemen in the league. That's not an easy task. So, but I got the Chargers win this game, but I would be surprised if the Panthers pull out the upset. Super Chris, I'm sorry, but I'm going to pick against your Cowboys this week. I'm sorry, I don't have to win against the Saints. Sorry. So the next game, we're going to take a trip down to the other part of Florida, Jacksonville, where the Browns will be in town taking on the Jaguars. And I have the Jaguars win this game because number one, they can bounce back. They proved to me that they can go up, but in the second half, that's when they let down against the Dolphins. Team you don't want to let down against because they got two good receivers in Tyreek Hill, and not only that, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. And I mean, they also got a speedster and Robbie Chosen. Steelers so far, the Steelers actually pretty good, but Russell Wilson will not play this week again. So Russell Wilson will be out this week again. Steelers they're going pretty good. They're doing pretty good. But I'm telling you, if we don't put that ball in the end zone, you don't keep winning games. You can't keep winning games with 6 field goals. You got to put the ball in the end zone. Now, lucky enough, the defense played well enough for them to pull off that win against the Falcons. But you got the ball in the end zone. Justin Fields, I believe, will have a good week. I think he's going to have a field against the Broncos in the morning. That's all I'm saying. He's going to have a good day against the Broncos. But back to the Jaguars and Browns. Jaguars running game is pretty. They got a 1-2 punch. And you got Tank Bigsby and you got Travis Etienne. Then you look at the outside, you got Brian Thomas and you got Evan Ingram as your top two receivers. You got a good quarterback in Trevor Lawrence, got a good defense. As far as the Browns, their defense played well enough to kind of sort of stabilize that score in the second half. But coming out, they came out to start that game with a sack. Pretty good, but to get blown out 33-17, I think. Like, that's crazy. No, what was it? 33-17 or was it a different score? It was 33-17. You can't have those kind of mistakes. You come out, your defense is looking good. You gotta look good the whole game. That's why I'm not picking the Browns. And then Deshaun Watson. If Deshaun Watson don't play well in this game, we could see him possibly we could probably see him getting benched and going to the bench for the rest of the season. Bring James Winston in. So I have Jaguars winning the game. Next year, we're going to take a trip down to Maryland. We got the Baltimore Ravens at home. The home opener against the Las Vegas Raiders. Not an easy team to beat. But I do have the Ravens winning that game, number one. You know why? Because you got a guy who got Lamar Jackson. You got Isaiah Likely who's becoming his favorite target in recent weeks. Towards the last time his favorite target. Start this season as his favorite target. 11 receptions for over 110 yards in week one against the Chiefs. That's pretty good for a fourth or fifth year player. Now, there's nothing for the Raiders. Brock Bowers, I don't know what was Brock Bowers' stat line. Brock Bowers. Let me go see his stat line. So, did he even play? Did he even play week one? don't think you niggas still with the foot injury. No, he played. Brock Bowers, week 1 has he targeted 8 times. He had 6 catches for 58 yards. The number was 20-6. And no touchdown. So Brock Bowers fared well. He had a good game, had a good start to his NFL career. But if you ask me looking at this week, I don't think it's going to be more so the same. I think he's going to extend those yards out just a little bit more. But I do have the Ravens win this game. Sorry, Brock Bowers. I love you, my dog, but your quarterback. I don't trust guarding against you. I don't trust the Ravens defense at all. All right. Rams at the Cardinals. Marvin Harrison making his home, making Arizona State Farm Stadium debut. First time the home fan. Look at Marvin Harrison in the red and black. I do have the Cardinals win this game, but the Rams do scare me a little bit because Puka Nacua always went on the IR. You got Cooper Kupp still back there. You got Tyler Johnson still the receiver. You got Tyler Higbee, which I think could be out this week, and then you got Colby Parkins, who's a good tight end. You got Kyron Williams, Blake Corum, and Ronnie Rivers at the running back position. You got 3 running backs. The offensive line is really the question. The defensive line is no question. The linebackers, a little bit of question. The secondary, a little bit of question as well. Now, to the Rams side. Matthew Stafford played a Hover game week 1, but they couldn't get the win in overtime. They lost 26-20. But I think the Cardinals are going to pull it out, but it won't. It'll be a very close game that's going to come down to whoever got the ball last. Cardinals going to win that game though. Next trip taking us down to Broncos country, where we got the Steelers in town taking on the Broncos. Bo Nix making his home debut for the Broncos. Chance for the home fan to see what he's working with, as to see if his college numbers transfer NFL numbers. Bo Nix last week, I don't think he's played. I don't think he had 2 interceptions for sure. Bo Nix. Last week he threw 26 of 42, 62 completion percentage for 138 yards, 2 interceptions, and had a QBR rating of 47.5. It's not about 31. And he got sacked twice as well. So, back to what I was saying on Bo Nix. Bo Nix, like, he's good in a way, but at the same time he's not because, well, this is his first game obviously in the NFL, so he's going to get used to the roots. But Bo Nix will be a good quarterback in this league for years to come. It's just that it's going to, and then the more he's not only going to be against one of the best defense, but he's going to be against top 3 defense in the NFL right now. As far as Steelers defense, you got T.J. Watt on the outside, you got Alice on the other side, and it won't be easy going to be with Cam Hayward on the offensive line either. You can really boil those in any way possible. Keanu Ben and Martavis Adams as well. They both Larry Ogunjobi as well, not to mention. But the Steelers do have questions at the quarterback room because Russell Wilson is questionable. But Justin Fields have been prepping all week to start against the Broncos. And we might see Russ next week in week 3 against the Cowboys at home. Now, I do have Steelers win that game. I don't never pick against my Steelers unless I have to. Steelers win that game. Let's go to a game that people get getting behind about. It's going to be on CBS at 4:45. The Bengals are at the Chiefs. Won't be an easy game for the Bengals, number one, because people are speculating about Joe Burrow's wrist. Joe Burrow said there's nothing wrong with it. He says it gets better. But I don't have no concern about that because that's why I have the Bengals winning. But T. Higgins is my question the whole week because he has not practiced yet this week. But I expect to see T. Higgins sometime either today or tomorrow. So see T. Higgins today, either tomorrow, no, not today, but tomorrow or Friday in practice for him to go. Jamar Chase was limited last week, which is why the Bengals was probably getting that passing going. But Jamar Chase was limited last week in snaps. But this week he's gonna be a full go. He's going to get the job done. That's why I have the Bengals win this game. And plus the Bengals defense, they played well enough to kind of sort of hold the Patriots to 16 points. But the defense got questioned in the second half. You cannot allow 16 second half points after allowing only 0 in the first half. That can't happen, especially when your team especially when your team only got 10 points going into halftime. So give me the Bengals to win that game. All right. Sunday night football is a good one in the H-Town. We have C.J. Stroud. We have Caleb Williams. Won't be easy. That's why I have the Texans win this game, but I won't be surprised if Caleb Williams somehow shows me and prove me wrong by beating the Bears. By beating the Texans in his first NFL primetime game in front of everybody, in front of the national audience. It's gonna be a crazy game, but it's gonna be loud and rocking the H-Town number one because you got Stephon Diggs, Aziz House here, Joe Mixon, who else out there? The Texas receiving group is very deep. I didn't get me wrong now. The Texas receiving group is very deep. Now, you got Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, no Brown got let go. Jair Hutchinson. They got some pretty good receivers though. I'm just not gonna go on the list though. But the Texans, they may have one of the best running games this year. One of the best passing games this year. They may even have a chance to be one of the top 5 defenses in the league. Who knows? The sky's the limit. The Texans, they look like a playoff team to me, honestly. Like I won't be surprised if they do get there. I won't be surprised if they do get there. Cause like the Texans, it's like they've been looking at the promised land. They got there this year, but they just couldn't go over the hump because they played their ranked Ravens, in which team that was hot at the time. But Texas will win on Sunday Night Football, and the last one is a game in Pennsylvania, not Pittsburgh, but Philadelphia. First home game. Phil's coming back from Brazil on Monday Night Football. Falcons are at the Eagles. Kirk Cousins is very familiar with the Eagles crowd during his time back in Minnesota. Now, Kirk Cousins, I wouldn't say he did well last week, but he did solid last week. Honestly, he did okay last week. He did okay. The reason why I said it because number one, his offensive line in the second half really let up. That's the reason why Cheetah White was really able to pressure him. That's really able to get back there. But I feel like that if the Falcons are going to win this game, you're going to have to do it more than 10 points. But that's why I think the defense get the job done. But I don't have them winning this game. I have the Eagles winning this game by a big. No, I'll say by about 10 points. Eagles winning by 10 points, and that's going to do it for week 2. NFL predictions. I'll share back here next Wednesday for week 3. It's going to be a fun week 3 too. All right, I see y'all here Friday night for some baseball, Braves and Dodgers. No, I'll see y'all back here tomorrow for Thursday. No. We'll see for tomorrow. But as far as the live streams, we're back here Friday at 7:20 right here for Braves Dodgers game 1 for 4-game series. Should be a fun series. We're gonna do a fun live stream. I'll see y'all then.